Hi there guys, this is the Average Joe and today I'm going to make a review of this Zorrik Super Platinum blades. Um, if you feel a little bit confused, don't worry, I was also. As you can see, this is a blade made by the Viadat Metallics company in India, and it's actually distributed by the Supermax Corporation, or actually the Supermax Limited in UK. Uh, what can I tell you about this blade? Well, first of all, as the name implies, they are supposed to be platinum coated, and they are advertised as platinum coated. This particular blade I couldn't really find on Amazon, so I can't tell you how much they cost on Amazon, but on the site I've got my sample pack. This sample pack here. On that site they are sold for 11.99 euros per 100. That should be something like $15 per 100. That makes it something like a 15 cents blade, which is average. It's not a very cheap blade, it's not an expensive blade, it's an average blade. On the, I don't know, let's say on the cheaper side. What else can I tell you? I found some intriguing information online about it. There are some people that say they are extremely good blades that last up to 6 shaves, and then on the other hand, I found some people that say they are crap, they are not worth buying. So I believe the truth is somewhere in between, but I could find only a couple, maybe 4 or 5 articles about them, and they are how should I say, there seems to be more than one Super Platinum Zorrik blade out there, and there was a lack of pictures, so I can't really tell you what to expect from it at the moment. So for this review I'm going to use my Pereira's shave soap. Also have a review on it. And the blade, this one, which came in this double wrapper, as you can see. I'm going to unpack it, yeah. So that's it. On the blade it says Zorrik Super Platinum, Zorrik on top and Super Platinum on the bottom, on both sides. Now the razor I'm going to use is my Mingxi 2000 razor, and if you want to see it, yeah, I pretty much got a hole in my hand. Just kidding. I'm just clumsy sometimes. Yeah. Now, as usual, I'm going to start my shave on setting number 2 and work my way up from here and see how it feels comfortable. Now, that being said, I'm going to start my first pass now, and we're going to see how this ends up. Hope I'm not going to end up with a pretty cut face. Well guys, this was my first pass, and as you've probably seen at the beginning, um, this was more, I had more of a stubble situation than anything close to a full grown beard or serious facial hair. But the first thing I want to talk to you about is the fact that it was usable at setting number 5, which is more on the aggressive side, even though it felt more comfortable at setting number 4. And in my experience, setting number 4 is not a very aggressive razor. It's like something is comparable with a mid-aggressive razor to a little bit. It's not a mild razor, it's not the equivalent of a mild razor, but just on the beginning of the more aggressive razors. So from this respect, it was okay. But considering I had more of a stable situation, it was pretty disappointing the fact that it didn't really cut all that good from the beginning, and it also, at the very beginning, it also had a tendency to pull the hair. But that was my first pass. I'm going to have my second pass now and tell you everything about it at the end of the shave. Well guys, this was my second pass with the Zorrik Super Platinum blade. Actually, this Super Platinum blade, not the new or the whatever other versions are out there. Oh, sorry, I just dropped the package. What can I tell you about the blade after my full shave? Well, it did a decent blade. It did a decent job. It's not the closest shave I've ever done, and considering we started from stubbles, that's pretty disappointing. It didn't have to fight too much hair. On the sharpness point, pretty disappointing. I had to have to take multiple passes on some areas in order to get the shave close enough to pass. Be okay with it. As I've said before, I'm not actually looking for a baby smooth face every time I shave. I just want to be decent. I want the shave to be decently close. If I get a baby smooth face, that's it. I like it more, but I'm not actively trying to have a baby smooth face, a BBS. Now, this is not a BBS, and as I've told you, I had to take multiple passes on some areas. The fact that it handled itself on setting number 4 is a good thing. But considering it didn't do it while still cutting and while still feeling very smooth, because at the end of the shave it started to feel a little bit rough. I don't know if the blade is shut or not, but I guess I'm just going to give it another chance, and after that probably going to toss it. Would I recommend buying it? Only if you want, only out of curiosity. Would I buy 100 pack? No, not in a million years. Would I recommend buying or stockpiling them? No, not. I'm sorry, Zorrika, but no. Can they do the job? Yes, if you're looking just for the utilitarian part of it, just to get the job done, yes, it does get the job done, but not as comfortably and as enjoyable as many other blades out there that are just about the same price point. So, in my opinion, I'm a little bit disappointed by the blade, even though I like the fact that it handled itself on setting number 4 on my Mingxi 2000 razor, and it was usable on setting number 5 also. But for me it felt the best on setting number 4. One other thing I like about this blade is the fact that it came in a double wrapper. I always like a double wrapper. Other than that, price point is somewhere in the middle to the lower part of the spectrum, but so is the quality. And actually, so is what you're getting. In this case, you're actually getting what you're paying for. Even less. It's less value than $12 for 100 blades. Now, that being said, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel and give this video a like if you liked it. Thanks for watching and see you next time, guys.